For the first time, we're hearing from the developer behind a plan to bring a data center into Oakland. He is making his case for why the divisive project could benefit the long-struggling downtown area. Here's a look at some of the numbers that shows that office vacancies in the Oakland area are actually ticking up. And the city's central business district, nearly 40% of the office space is sitting empty and idle. That means that nearly 4 out of every 10 office buildings are empty, or some part of them is empty. One proposal is for an AI campus in downtown Oakland. It would be located near the 19th Street BART station and the Fox Theater. As we know, data centers, they are lightning rods. There is a tremendous amount of concern and consternation that people feel about them, and city leaders are bracing for pushback. That's why today the developer of that project took his message to the streets of the town. Maddie White has more on how he is trying to persuade a skeptical public to support the idea.
Here on Thomas L. Berkeley Way and Franklin Street in downtown Oakland, this building behind me is where the developer plans to put the AI data center. It's also where he hosted a conference to answer questions and to concerns that many people have about it being here.
What I do know that I'm committed to is the responsible use of technology.
Councilmember Carol Fife stood with the developer to try and set the record straight about a proposed data center that's already sparked a lot of talk in her district.
Help us de-escalate the tensions that are circulating right now with the facts of this process.
But for many Oaklanders,
I'm just really wondering about the actual impact on people.
The idea of putting AI and data operations in the heart of downtown is a line they aren't sure they want the city to cross.
We really need to lean and hone more into who we're inviting into these spaces.
These concerns are also at the center of an opposition campaign called No Data Centers in Oakland, which expresses fears about energy and water conservation and pollution.
Talking about water, talking about power, and a lot of those different things, like there's a lot of fact and fiction that flies around.
He says his data center plan is different than what you might think.
How does, an IT floor differ from a 500-acre gigawatt campus in the middle of Texas?
The building once housed a supercomputer facility for Lawrence Berkeley National Laboratory. Baring said the IT portion of his data center would only use 1 floor of the existing 4-story office building.
The total IT space in there on 1 floor is minuscule.
We want to revitalize the downtown area.
Fife said the data center could provide a needed boost to downtown Oakland, but also stressed the need for oversight.
And I'm committed, as the city is committed, to responsible technology when it comes to the city of Oakland.
Oakland's Olympic gold medal figure skater Alyssa Liao spoke out against data centers, putting a link to a petition to have Oakland ban data centers on her social media. Now, Hayward could be the next Bay Area city to ban data centers. Next month, the City Council is planning to take up a request from the mayor and other city leaders. They want the city to update its zoning code so that new data centers could not be developed. Now, currently, there are 2 data centers that are operating in the city of Hayward, with 2 more under construction.